Hey guys, Caroline Bensel from carolinebensel.com here, and I am here to talk to you today about something that is near and dear to my heart, and it's saving money. So today we're going to be talking a little bit about spending freezes, which is kind of one of my favorite things in the world to do because I like a good challenge. Some people really enjoy like cooking, and some people really like knitting, some people like cars. I really like saving money. It's my thing. So, it's kind of like sport to me. Some people don't understand it, and some people think I'm the weirdest person in the world. That's okay with me. I think it's kind of weird too, but I like it anyway. So, saving money. Let's try to make this a little bit more exciting, shall we? So, I'm a very competitive person. I like to compete. I like to compete with myself. And I always like to kind of push the envelope a little bit if I can. So, a spending freeze is kind of like a self-imposed push. It's kind of a competition with yourself, with your own brain. It is absolutely impossible sometimes, and it's really difficult. And you know what? It's a lot of fun. So if you can get behind the concept of not spending money and kind of making it a little bit difficult for yourself, making it hurt a little bit, then we've got something we can work with here. So, what is a spending freeze? What in the world are you talking about, woman? I have never heard of this thing in the world. Awesome. Glad you said something. So, a spending freeze is where you literally just don't spend money. It could be for a weekend. It could be for a week. It could be for a whole month. Whatever you want to do, make it a period of time that you can stick to, and then don't spend for that entire month. Okay, so what about bills? Do I need to spend money on your bills? Yes, you need to spend money on your bills. I don't think that you can call and say, hi, electric company, I'm doing a spending freeze, so paying my bill is just not going to work for me this month. I don't think that's going to work. You could try, but I don't really recommend trying because they might just kind of laugh at you and shut off your electric. Don't do that. So, spending money on your bills, on your mortgage, on your electric, on your utilities, those are all things that you can still do. Try to save money still by turning off lights in your room, setting your thermostat a little bit lower or higher, whatever it may be. Still try to save money on those things, but you still have to pay your bills during a spending freeze. A spending freeze is for anything like even going to the grocery store. It's for going to movies. It's for going on date nights, going to restaurants, takeout, getting your car washed, doing your nails, getting your hair done. All of these things, anything that you will not die without, you're not going to spend money on it for a whole period of time. Whether it's a weekend or a week or a month, whatever works for you, you're not going to spend that money. And you're not going to stock up on your groceries before, and you're not going to go afterward and stock up because that's going to defeat the whole purpose. So you are going to just not spend any money at all. Period, paragraph, end of discussion. But what if I have gift cards and coupons and special Groupon deals that are going to expire? Those you can use. That's totally fine because it's not you taking cash out of your bank account to pay for them. If you have to pay for anything like tip or any extra money that you've spent past your gift card balance, too bad. You can't do that then. So if you think you're going to exceed your gift card balance, then that you can't go out. I'm sorry. That's cookies, I guess. But you can go out next week, maybe if you want. But the whole idea is that you are giving yourself permission to say no to things. You are saying to your brain, it's time to relearn how to save money. Maybe you've never learned how to save money in the first place. Okay, brain, it's time to learn how to save money. These are all kinds of things that are going to help you be able to say no in the future. Oh, we should really go to this new expensive restaurant. No. Oh, we should all go out to see that movie. No. We should all go and get our nails done. No. Guys, these are all expenses that you don't really need. And so it's okay to say no to them. It's okay to say no to people who are pushing you past a limit that you have. It's okay for your brain to say, stop spending money. You're an idiot. We've all been there, just saying. Okay, what else about spending freezes? What do I eat when I'm on a spending freeze? You have food in your pantry, in your freezer, in your refrigerator For any period of time, I'm pretty sure you can find meals outside of, or using all of the things that you have in your pantry and your fridge and your freezer for the entire month. I'm confident that you'll be able to find something that you can do. And it's kind of like it gives you an opportunity to clean out your freezer, to clean out your pantry, and to get really creative with your meals. So what if you eat some beans and rice, or just lentils and rice? I mean, those are full of protein and complex carbs, and you can make them as expensive or as inexpensive as you want. Nobody's ever died because they had beans and rice for a week instead of eating, I don't even know. No one's ever died from not having chicken for a whole week and having to eat beans and rice instead. You're going to be okay, I promise. So, what are kind of some of the ground rules about a spending freeze? Because it sounds really hard. Yes, it is kind of hard, but you know what? It's really going to be beneficial in the end. Let's just say next month you know that you have a birthday for your husband or for your sister or for whoever, and you have to get them a gift. You don't have the money to buy that gift right now, but you're not going to put it on a credit card. Go you. So what do? You're going to save up the money from this week. Instead of buying groceries for the full week, you're going to do something instead. You're going to use that money. Instead of buying groceries, you're going to put it into a separate savings account. And then you're going to be able to use that money that you would have spent on groceries to buy a gift or to go on vacation or to pay for Christmas. Whatever it may be in your household, those are the things that you can use the money for. It will be completely worth it in the end. So what is this whole thing about this competition? It's kind of a competition with yourself. I'm kind of a loser for competitions. I guess that's kind of an oxymoron thing to say. Anyway, ignore me. I love competing. It's kind of my thing. Saving money and competing. Those are my two things. So the concept to myself of I'm setting this challenge and I don't want to lose. I want to win. So I have a challenge, and that's not to spend any money. Okay, so now what do? Well, I work really, really hard, and I save as much money as I possibly can, and I put all of it away. So I usually set a goal for myself at the beginning of a month. I sometimes do month-long spending freezes. I don't recommend starting off that way. You might not be ready for it. Start off with like a weekend or a week. A week is doable. You can do that. So I set a goal for myself. For a full month of not spending, I want to save $500. That might be a little bit to you. That might be a lot to you. It's a lot in my book. So $500 in a month. That's my goal. So I have that number. And each week when I'm done going through the week, I have a certain amount of money in my bank account still. I put all of that into a separate savings account just to see it add up to $500 at the end of the month. I do everything that I possibly can to get that number up to $500. Whether it's side hustle a little bit more, sell some clothes on eBay, whatever it may be, I'm doing something to get that number where I want it. So it's kind of a competition with myself. So I'm now competing with myself not to spend any money, but also to build up this account into something where I want it. So whatever your goal might be, whether it's I really want to buy my kid a new Xbox for Christmas and I don't have the money for it, that can be a goal that you want to do. Or it could be, I really want to go on vacation this year, but there's no way that I'm going to be able to do it if I keep spending this much. So do a spending freeze once a week for the entire month. You're going to be able to do it. You're going to be able to make up that money. So, bottom line, if you're in kind of a hard position where you don't know where you're going to find a bunch of money and you need it kind of quickly, do a spending freeze. It's a great way to kind of see how much money in your budget you're just kind of wasting on nothing. Whether it's actually nothing or if you're actually spending money on things that are kind of stupid, you're still wasting money. So it's really cool to kind of see just how much money you've been spending. It's also kind of depressing in a way, but it's so cool. So I encourage you, give a spending freeze a try, and it might just surprise you. It might kind of be your new kind of thing that you do each month. So give it a try, and I hope you liked this. And if you didn't, I'm sorry. That's not my issue. I hope you like it, and like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your mom, tell your sister, tell your brother, tell Facebook, tell Pinterest, whatever you want to do. I'm going to talk to you later. Bye!